They called him crazy. They said his dreams were too big, too unrealistic, too impossible. But to Elon Musk, impossible was just another word for later. This is the story of the man who refused to wait for the future, so he decided to build it himself. Elon Reeve Musk was born in Pretoria, South Africa, in 1971. As a child, he was quiet, introverted, and endlessly curious. While other kids played outside, Elon spent hours reading science fiction and building rockets out of cardboard. He taught himself to code at 10 years old and sold his first video game at 12. He wasn't just interested in technology, he was obsessed with humanity's survival. Even then, he believed that if humanity was going to last, it had to become a multi-planetary species. But before rockets and electric cars, there was a young man who left everything behind. At 17, Elon moved to Canada, escaping mandatory military service in apartheid South Africa. He worked odd jobs cleaning boilers, shoveling dirt, anything to survive. But his dream wasn't survival, it was impact. He later transferred to the University of Pennsylvania, studying physics and economics, two worlds that would one day collide. In his vision for the future, the science of how things work and the system of how things move. In 1995, Elon and his brother Kimball started Zip2, a company that helped newspapers put maps and directories online. It wasn't glamorous, but it was the start. They slept in their office, showered at the YMCA, and lived on takeout and caffeine. 4 years later, they sold Zip2 for $307 million. Most people would have stopped there retired young, bought an island, maybe built a mansion. But Elon wasn't most people. He poured everything into his next idea, X.com, an online payment company. Everyone thought it was ridiculous. Why would people trust the internet with their money? But the idea worked. X.com became PayPal, and when eBay bought it for $1.5 billion, Elon walked away with $180 million. That money could have bought comfort. Instead, he bought chaos. He split his fortune into 3 bets: SpaceX, Tesla, and SolarCity, each one on the verge of failure, each one mocked by experts, and each one designed to rewrite the rules of human progress. SpaceX was a gamble against gravity itself. Elon wanted to build rockets that could be reused, making space travel affordable and sustainable. The first 3 launches exploded, millions of dollars gone. Critics called him a fool. Even his friends told him to stop, but he didn't. On the 4th try success, the Falcon 1 reached orbit. SpaceX became the first private company in history to do it. Tesla was no easier. The car industry laughed at him. Electric cars were considered toys, slow and impractical. The company nearly went bankrupt. Elon had to borrow money just to make payroll, but he refused to quit. When the first Tesla Roadster hit the road, everything changed. The car wasn't just electric, it was fast, sleek, and revolutionary. It proved that clean energy could be cool, and it forced the entire auto industry to follow. Then came SolarCity, the idea of powering the world with sunlight. Critics mocked him again, but years later, his solar and battery technologies would merge into a vision of sustainable energy that could power homes, cities, even nations. Still, Elon's eyes were always beyond the horizon. Mars, the red planet. While others saw it as a dream, he saw it as humanity's insurance policy. If Earth ever fell, Mars could be our second home. SpaceX's Starship became that mission, a rocket bigger than anything before it, designed to carry life across worlds. To Elon, this wasn't science fiction, it was survival. But the journey hasn't been perfect. He's made enemies, faced lawsuits, lost fortunes, and been criticized for everything from his tweets to his management style. Yet through it all, one thing has remained constant: his refusal to stop dreaming. Elon Musk doesn't build companies, he builds revolutions. Tesla changed transportation, SpaceX changed space travel, Starlink is changing communication, Neuralink may one day change the human mind itself. Whether you admire him or despise him, one thing is undeniable: he changed what we believe is possible. The world needs dreamers, but more than that, it needs doers. Elon Musk is both. He's not waiting for the future, he's building it one rocket, one car, one dream at a time.